Oh, my man. So yeah, Xiaoma 在纽约, Xiaoma, New York City. Dolphin shocked when I speak their language. Look at the face of the dolphin. Listen, I just clicked. I watched a little bit at the beginning and I'm like, no, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. Because I need to. I'm not watching the whole thing, okay? It's long, but you need to give me this. I need to watch a little bit because I need to know. Is this a face bomb? Is it funny? Is it cringy? Because with him, it's like it depends on the video. I like his Chinese, by the way. I like when he speaks Chinese and whatnot. But sometimes he said things that I was like, oh, goodness gracious. So let's see these impressed dolphins that are like, wow, you know what? He should have said, white guy shocks dolphins when speaking their language. That's what he should have said. Let's watch a little bit. I need to see it.
I spent weeks training with some of the world's top dolphin researchers to learn to speak like a dolphin in order to see if this pod of actual dolphins would accept me as one of their own. It might sound kind of crazy.
Well, that dolphin was kind of responding to that, so now I'm intrigued. This work.
I mean, it is a little bit crazy.
But dolphin researchers are actually just starting to crack the mysteries of dolphin communication. And indeed, scientists are attempting to communicate with dolphins using their own communication system. So the question is, if I learn their sound, will they talk back?
That sounded... Okay, listen, 1 second.
The question is, if I learn their sound...
I mean, the dolphin sounded great because, of course, he's native. Yours sounded more like a crow. I'm just being real.
So the question is, if I learn their sound...
Yeah, that sounded nothing like it. Come on, man. You know better. Where are the tones? Where are the tones?
Will they talk back?
There we go.
Oh, I love that he responded, though. Man, I love dolphins. What is it with dolphins? Look how smiley. It reminds me of Echo the dolphin. Do you guys know Echo the dolphin?
Or will they just swim away?
No, like this. Ready?
Before I met the dolphins, I wanted to run my idea by some actual dolphin scientists to see what they thought of it.
How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Dr. Bruck, thank you for making the time.
Thank you.
Of course, happy to do it.
I don't know. I just had one question, which was, can I speak to dolphins? Is that possible?
I had this crazy idea that it would be possible to speak to dolphins.
Well, I have one question back. What do you mean by speaking to them?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they don't seem really into the clickbait aspect of it, but hey, let's see.
Right. So
To be able to speak dolphin to a dolphin, it's an anatomy problem.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of show you the nature of your problem.
Okay, great. So minute 238, we've just been told that the rest of the video is nonsense. No disrespect.
Audio samples of my voice to see how it compares to that of a dolphin.
These are called spectrograms.
Right.
And here's you.
Okay.
So this is you speaking.
Try to go a little bit higher. Hello? Higher. And now let's try even higher. And higher. Ah!
This is dolphin. You'll notice they look kind of different, don't
Wow.
they? These are pure whistles.
That's actually fascinating. Oh, goodness gracious. That's actually really, really intriguing. This is the part that I found nice when it comes to the video up to this point. Let's go.
It looks like they're whistling at 10,000.
Yeah, but they're much, much higher, like in a way that you probably cannot vocalize. So I'll tell you, as scientists, we do this, but we do it with an underwater speaker. And we take
Makes
underwater
sense.
speakers that are pumped into amplifiers, which, you know, devices that we can play. And those devices are playing at sampling frequencies above your human hearing.
One of the
Wow.
key principles when we're trying to understand the function of chords is to do playback experiments in which we observe first when certain chords occur, then we develop an idea of what could be perhaps the function, when does it get triggered, and then we would play specific chords and see how the animal reacts to it when it hears those chords.
Fantastic. Why is it so difficult for me not to use that adjective? Anyways, Yeah, no, I mean, I guess it's a pattern recognition. So you want to try and see in what scenarios they use a specific sound. But as you say, if a lot of it's outside our ability to hear, you're going to have to use all sorts of machines to even make the measurements in the first place.
You know, we're usually trying to simulate another dolphin. So,
Right.
and then kind of see what the reactions are. You know, in that sense, we are, if you want, in inverted commas, speaking to dolphins, because we're playing sounds back, we're looking at their reactions, and we get them to call back, for example.
My goal is to see how much I can do with my own body.
I wanted to show off the dolphin sound to Professor Janik, which I had actually...
I love how he jump cut after he said that, because I think the professor said, not much, probably. So he jump cut it to still make the video relevant. But hey, I'll give him this. I always try to be fair, tough but fair. I'll give him this. The sections with the professors, I'm learning. So I can appreciate the video, even if the rest is clickbait nonsense. I can still appreciate.
Actually learned from his own research. It's thought to be associated with feeding.
Do you want to hear my bray sound?
That's an easy one, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think...
I need a little bit more work.
So here's some comments on the practicalities of that. So first of all, dolphin hearing is not the same as ours. They are much more sensitive to higher frequencies, and so when you listen to the whistles, they're kind of like squeaky noises that are very fast, and when you slow them down, they're really different to our ear. Wow. And the main problem for us making dolphin sounds is that we just can't produce sounds that are in that frequency easily.
So what about human whistling? So if I'm like how high can that go?
The dolphins will look at it and be like, okay. And they just kind of swim away. Like, that's not at all convincing. I mean, here, for example, you've got vocalizations being produced here that probably won't even play. There are aspects of overlap. You know, you've got some options. There's always ways of, I mean, obviously these animals are communicated with every day.
However, you know, dolphins make a lot of sounds in air that are much lower frequency.
Okay.
And the reason then what they normally do. And the reason for that is they are trying to get the attention of people. So it's not just us.
Seriously, wow. They adapt, so they are the ones who are adapting to us, not us trying to figure them out. I love dolphins, now even more, to be honest. But yeah.
Making sounds back to them. They're also making sounds to us. And so you get that kind of exchange. So
90% of the time, I'm sure they're going to read it as nothing. You've said nothing. You're just a human making weird sounds, which could be the better of the alternatives. The other alternative is that you've communicated something aggressive.
Right.
Whether they react or not, I mean, I can see why you want to do it. It's, you just got to try it out. I'm not sure.
While dolphin signature whistles are probably really well studied compared to a lot of other things, there's still a vast level of stuff that we just don't know yet. And I think the best shot you've got here...
I don't know if he's worried about this video or if he's bored to death. I'm trying to recognize his body language right now. Maybe he's just worried for the video, because I find what this man is saying very interesting. Mr. Bruck. I mean, I just said this man, the professor. I didn't mean to be disrespectful, but you know, I'm a dolphin.
Just to generate your own signature whistle. Take the whistles that you know of, and then you have a signature whistle, and then see if you can get them to whistle back their signature whistle in the presence of yours.